Hello and welcome back to Rome Total War, the Brutii short campaign with me, Bardon. So last time we took Larissa, we're a bit worried that maybe we're going to have some rioting and maybe even a rebellion there. And we've also got to worry about the two Macedonian armies that are sitting outside our gates. But we're going to end the turn and just see exactly what does actually happen. Let's get him moving a bit faster. There you go. Oh, we need to give him a target as well. Okay. Average defeat. So we sunk two of their ships and they sunk one of ours, but we lost. Okay, that's fair enough. Spain Carthage at it again.
Our fleet is under attack!
Okay. Are they rebels? They're pirates or something, are they? So they sunk 3 of our remaining 4 ships. Okay, so his path is blocked. We've got a bit of cash again, which is nice. Let me see. So we got an orator, so +2 influence, +1 command. Beastmaster, +1 command when commanding cavalry. 15% discount on animal unit training cost. That's nice. So Oppius should be the... wherever he is where we should train a cavalry, I guess.
Awaiting your command.
Okay, so let's get you on the move because I want to... So they've hardly anybody in Byzantium.
Without delay.
I don't think we can... No, we can't cross over there. I guess you need a ship. Now let's head up this way because I want to see what they're like there. So they've got a lot of cities where they've got hardly anyone in them, which could be good for us. And even Athens doesn't like... They've split the army in Athens, so even that isn't too much of a worry. Now let's actually send him to Athens. Yeah, so that's a pretty easily overcome army. The problem is, obviously, we saw when we went into Larissa, is that you lose so many people actually getting into the city. Okay, so let's get some more retraining done here. So those two there. And then recruitment, I think we want some principals. Yeah, want a few more of those guys. Now, where exactly is Oppius? This is where Oppius is. Okay, so he gets a discount. Was it him that got the discount? It should be. If we see Beastmaster in this list, then it was him. Yeah, there's this Beastmaster there. So we should get it. So that's 420 denarii. How much do we actually get charged? Looks like we got charged 420. So not sure what's going on there. But we'll train those there anyway. Then in Sparta we need some guys as well. So let's see. Sparta. Let's go for some Hastati. I'd like to get those guys, but they take a bit too long. 2 turns is a bit too much when we're at the point where we really want to be thinking about whether we want to take Athens or not. Okay, so in here, Termin's a bit far away, so I think cavalry makes sense because they're going to be able to move further anyway. Now, Captain Morjax. We want to send... Actually, what I want to do is... Let's give these guys to him. Okay.
Imperator.
Now we can't move any further, but I want to attack either those guys or those guys at some point. And then the chap we have over here. Here we are. Okay.
I shall speak with them at once.
Let's talk to the Dacians. What can we do? Let's swap map information. Okay, so that should hopefully update some of our stuff. And who are you? You're Germanic, so we've talked to the Germans before. He's a Senate guy. Let's go over here. I think this is Trace. Yeah, so let's go see what area Trace holds. And let's get our... Where's our ships? That's not our ships. Did we lose all? Maybe we lost all of our ships. Possibly. Certainly don't see our ships anywhere. He's a Macedonian. Yeah, so when we get the money, we're probably going to have to train ourselves up under a fleet. So that's a rebel held town. Looks like that's within sight. So maybe wherever the Greeks are, maybe the Greeks are over here somewhere. But for now, we're going to end our turn. Okay, let's see. So this is the Greeks. They're offering the ceasefire if you give them Sparta and Thermon. Let's decline your proposal. Crazy. Okay, so Corinth seems to have settled down a bit, which is nice.
Assassin ready.
We have our assassin here. We could maybe go to Athens and assassinate.
He shall be removed.
The leader. So we've got 9% chance, but we're going to give it a go. Let's accept the mission. Okay, he missed his target. Our assassin has failed to kill his target, but fortunately he managed to elude the guards. Okay, so next turn he can try again. End of turn report. Got ourselves a bit of cash. Okay, we got a lot of these Pontus and Parthia at war. Got plenty of new units. Okay, so I think maybe here let's see, construction, shipwright. I'm gonna build a shipwright there, and the reason for that is because I want us to have a more formidable navy. We don't need to be the we don't need to rule the sea or anything like that, but I want to be able to build these ships in more than one place. So let's get one set of them there. Okay, and then I think we want to attack those guys. I want to keep the Macedonians on their toes. And then we'll attack again. And we are going to fight the battle. And again, it's just because we don't really have the men to spare to let the computer decide, because their 13 guys would probably kill 20 to 30 of ours.
Face the proud Macedonian. Units, await my orders.
Whereas I'm pretty sure that
Units, form up. Units.
we can
Units, group.
kill them a lot easier than that. So let's go
Move out.
there. In Captain Morjack's, I want to go over there.
Wedge formation.
Let's look at wedge as well. And then let's speed up time. So moving through the forest, not great for the cavalry, but we should be okay. And obviously, if you know anything about my channel and the guys the other YouTubers that I hang out with, you know that Captain Morjackis here his name is from Morjax, who is a really good YouTuber, and if you get the chance, you should really check out his stuff. Okay, so they're ballistas, so they really just need to be
The enemy show their true
charged.
virtue. They are
And then
not
that should be it,
soldiers,
yeah.
only Rome demands victory from her.
There we go. So they only killed 5 of us, which I'm pretty happy about. We wiped them out, so they're no longer any concern of ours.
Orders.
Okay, and then I want to bring these guys now down to Larissa. So I'm sure that there's going to be some excitement there pretty soon. Now, Apollonia, what can we do here? Well, why don't we bump the tax rate up? So that's something I need to check around everywhere. So we've got daily games at the moment in Termon, which is a big drain on our finances. But if you look at the public order, there isn't really much we can do until things settle down there. Looking at Larissa, let's go for low tax rate there. And let's get a trader just to get a bit more income from there as well, because that should kind of balance out. You know, we're getting less tax, but we should be able to get a larger income overall. Then Sparta, yeah, I'm happy enough with how things are there. Corinth, maybe soon we'll be able to go to like if we go to here normal tax rate, then we'd have less of a deficit. You know, we're losing money here at the moment, and we want to get to the point where we can be making money. But I think we need more people. We kind of need, what I like to do in Total War games is to have like a set of family members or faction members who are like the governors, so they're the ones that I want running the cities, and then have a set that are commanders, so they're the ones who actually lead the armies. And at the moment, because you know, our family tree is pretty small, it means that we've got guys who maybe shouldn't be running settlements doing so, because we just don't have the bodies. Now let's continue on. So Croton is on a low tax rate. You see public order 105, so we can't really boost that up at the moment either. Tarentum, high tax rate, very high. We could maybe get away with. Yeah, we can. So we'll do that because look, it gives us basically an extra, almost an extra 350 denarii a turn. And then Apollonia, we're on high tax rate. That can probably go up to very high. Yes, it can. Now, the thing is, we can have something happen across our entire empire. I suppose you could call it an empire. It's not very big, but across our all of the settlements that we hold, where public order dips right down, and then we'll have to watch out for that we don't, like, these very high rates can be a big problem. But for now, I'm happy enough with that. And then when we get the chance as well in Apollonia, we need to build, what is it, that it's the Governor's Palace or something? The Governor's Villa. We need to build that at some stage. And then that's back there. And then daily games, you want to get off that as soon as you can, because that's very expensive. But for now, we'll end the turn and we'll see what... I'm really interested to see what this Macedonian army does. This army, I'm not too concerned about, other than if these guys attack us and then they have them as support, then they become a problem. But if these guys decide to besiege us, then we can just kick their ass pretty easily. And actually, what I might do is, before we end the turn, I might actually take the army out against them. Yeah, that made them go away, which is good. Okay, and then let's end our turn. So that just drives them a bit further away, so that if these guys decide to besiege us and we're counterattacking, it's going to be longer for them to get on the field. Okay, now let's end the turn. So Larissa is being blockaded. Okay, but other than that, we're not being besieged or anything. Lost some money, but overall our denarii went up because we got pretty decent income. And I'm sure that adjusting our tax rates probably helped a lot there as well. Now, so we've got another army incoming, and it's a family member as well. Okay, so let's get more jacks here. Okay, so Larissa now is pretty well protected. Corinth, we're going to recruit. Okay, and Sparta. Let's see, Sparta, let's get, there's 2 turns. Let's get those guys. Corinth, let's cancel them and pop them in instead. Then Termon, I want to get some more cavalry. So we're basically trying to get the army together to go after Athens. It's so 6% chance. So the guy must have gotten a boost to his protection because we failed in the attempt. Now we could sabotage something. But if we want to take over, I don't really want to do that. So we'll just let him try again. Okay, so he missed his target, but he still lived. So at least he's got that bit of luck on his side. Okay, so now the question is, do we go and take out these guys? Because if he comes and they're with him, then we could get completely decimated. So that might be something that we have to do. So let's get our retraining done. So this is from Morjax's group. And we got a bit of money. We don't have enough for the villa here though. No, we need 800. I think I'm going to save that money so I can do the governor's villa there next turn. I think I'm going to leave this army and take a chance that that if those guys attack, that we're going to be able to handle them. So let's end the turn and see what happens. Oh, I should have moved my diplomats as well, though. Let's see, so Scythia, trade rights, and we give them 200 denarii. Let's make a counter offer. Let's see. Let's give them 100 denarii. Okay. I don't like that they're asking for money, but I'd be happy enough, I think, with 100 denarii and then getting an extra income from that. So there we go. Yeah. So we didn't just tell him to get lost, but at the same time,
Noble master?
we didn't like.
I shall speak with them at once.
We didn't kind of piss them off. Okay, so welcome, noble ally. How may I help you? Let's ask them to attack a faction. Make it Macedon. Okay. And then let's see what they say. Attacking these people will not be in our interest, and so we must regretfully reject your request. Okay. But it was, I think it was worth giving it a go anyway.
At once.
Yes, you can. You can head on over here. So we've got two Dacian guys there, so I have a feeling that maybe that's not in Macedonian's hands anymore. But we'll find out once it gets there. Agent detected of Macedon. Okay, end of turn report. Bit of cash. Okay, Gameknightius has come of age, that's good. And then we got a shipwright, so that's nice as well. So if we got an admiral, we must have a ship somewhere. So we're gonna have to go through our armies and find exactly where he is. Or maybe it's just that we just now we finished off our ship. So look, Tillis has hardly anyone in it either. So that large army we saw could actually be their final throw of the dice. But they've got so many places that have hardly anyone in them. Okay, so before we do anything, Apollonia, let's build that. Okay, now let's check everywhere is okay. Is it the Admiral? Yeah, that's the guy they were talking about. So we didn't have any ships until that was completed. So let's have a look again at how things are with the taxes. So unfortunately, Termon is taking a long time to get on to kind of being more stable. Just trying to see if there's anything we could build there that would help things along. At the moment I don't see anything, so let's get some town watch in here. So these are basically just to fill things out. Corinth. I'm gonna get another set of those guys. Already recruiting there. And then we don't have to, well, we could, I suppose we could get a town watch there. I don't like it, but we'll do it. Okay, and then we shall end our turn. So we're still building towards attacking Athens. Okay, so Macedon, moving guys around. Okay, now. So where's Gameknightius? We should have probably done that. Found where he is. That's Rubius. That's definitely not Gameknightius unless he looks fresh faced. No, that's Titus. Oh, here probably. Yeah, there we go. Gameknightius. So he's in Sparta. Okay. I'm sure Gameknight will be happy about being the guy that started in Sparta. So let's give him a bit of an army. So let's get him out here. And then let's start building his army. So I want to give him those guys.
General! Sir! Sir! Orders! General!
Okay, let's put those in his army.
General!
Let's give him a set of archers as well.
Sir!
Okay, and then maybe another set of archers. Okay, now Sparta. We need to recruit here to replace those guys. So let's put some Hastati there. Okay, then let's go for, not daily, let's go for monthly games. Just to make sure that we don't have any kind of rebellions. Okay, and I want to move on to Corinth.
Sir!
And then from Corinth, let's first of all give him the bottom section of that stack.
Imperator!
Okay,
Imperator!
so Corinth at the moment is okay.
General!
Let's give him those guys. Okay, so that's as much as we can afford really from Corinth. So,
Imperator!
but he's got almost a full stack now.
Attack!
Yeah, let's go for
settlement, sir.
Athens. Okay, so as you can see, we don't have so let's build a sap point. Let's build some ram. Let's see, we want one ram. We want a couple of sets of ladders. And one of those. Okay. You take that out. We can build all that in one turn. Okay, so let's go with that and maintain
Settlement
this.
under siege, sir!
Okay. Do you want to recruit? So we've got mercenary hoplites, Cretan archers. So let's get a set of Cretan archers. That completes his stack then.
Ready to sail!
Okay.
Attack!
Oh, that's not a good idea actually. But we've done it, so can't clear defeat. Okay. And our ship got sunk. But we had to give it a go. We had to try and get them off our back. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe building something. We don't have the money. Save that money, I think, then. Okay, so we're going for Athens. So the assault on Athens is probably be the end of the video. Oh, look at this. They're actually coming to attack us. So we got 8-5 ratio. That's good. Let's fight the battle on the map then. So the good thing about this is that they're going to come out to us, which means that we can stay away from the walls.
Macedon's army stands in the field. Do not fear them, for they will die easily, like other men. They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations? Are you men enough to win this battle? Are you equal to the challenge? If you are, then plunder and loot await. This is the last obstacle in our way before the city walls. Win here, and you can stroll to your prize.
Nice speech, so let's start the deployment. Okay, so as you can see, we're not actually going to have the opportunity to go into the city. So let's start getting our guys set up. So we don't want those guys. We do want those guys. Okay, these guys. Yeah, we leave them in the front. Okay, so let's make that a group. Yeah, let's pop these guys behind them. You guys there. You guys there. Damn it. Let's make that a group. Actually, no. Let's just make them a group. I'm forgetting. There are some of the Total Wars where you can set them where, say, the archers, you can put them in front or you can put them behind. So I'm trying to think which one that was. Whichever one it was, what I like to do was to have the archers start out in front and then change it so that they go behind then when battle is about to start. Let's put these guys here. And then let's add them to this group. So that will make a formidable group there then. Then we got our got these guys, so let's put those guys on that side. Put him in the middle. Then let's group them all up. And let's put all those guys on that side. And
the
then
enemy have brought up reinforcements
okay,
in
and
a
then let's
pathetic
start
attempt to save themselves.
So that's where the main threat is going to come from. So what we're going to do is we're going to align our guys this way. We're going to put the archers behind them. And this group is going to head over here. Hoplite spearmen. Then they got missile guys. And what's the unit at the back? So they've got one set of heavy cavalry. So what I really want to do is to destroy that army over there before these guys do anything at all to us. So let you guys run. Let's get you guys over here. Now we do have to be careful. that those guys don't get around the side of us. Okay, so you guys on. So we want to basically take him out, and then I want those guys in there. These guys I want to line up like that.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us.
Attack the back of them.
Press the attack.
Nice. Okay, so those guys I want to go there. Okay, now this group is going to be a real problem. Let's get in there. Now, he's going to cause a lot of problems if I don't sort him out. So let's get these guys sorted here. Okay, so he's run away, so now we need to get our guys back in position. Okay, let's give them a hand.
The gods who fill the heart of the enemy general with
there.
fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Okay, good, so he's running. I want these guys to start moving up to here. Archers are still doing good work. I want to make sure that our guys come back. Now, I want to make those guys run. And I want to help out with those guys. Okay. Okay, our general is doing good work, and I want to bring him back to here.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Okay, this is good. Now I want these guys to help there, and these guys to help there. And you guys can just start cleaning up, so get them. You guys are free, so just go get them. Those guys. That might be the last of their army.
Enemies
then.
show their true virtue.
Looks like
They are
it.
not soldiers,
Yeah,
only
so
frightened rabbits
let's
running from
continue
our
the battle. Need to make sure that everyone is on the move. You guys go get them. So we'll have sustained losses, but because there were a few units that ran from our side, but at the same time our losses won't be anywhere near as bad as theirs. But it does mean that it's gonna be harder to take the city unless we bring in reinforcements. Now this is a bit weird. We can't seem to catch those guys though, which is weaving. Come on, get them and you can clear out their unit. Yeah. Bit glitchy there. But they're gone. So the guy should say any second now that that's pretty much it. Look at them all, they're lining up like for a race or something. Okay, that pretty much should be it. Once he disappears, but really the battle should be over because there's only us left on the field. He shouldn't have to get all the way there for him to say, or for someone to say that the battle is over. Once they get over the red line, normally that's the end of it, so hope we don't get... Okay. So, those two just appeared, so there was obviously something going wrong. We killed 520 of them, we did lose slightly over 200 people ourselves though. Okay, but it means there's hardly anyone left in the city, which is great for us. And then we've got another army attacking us though. So we've got to attack them now. So we do still have a slight advantage, but we've got to be very careful. And I guess because of this as well, this is...
But sometimes, you know,
oh, let him talk first.
life is like you have to do something you don't want to do, just because someone is telling you to do it. I didn't want to be here myself, but then my mother told me that I'd better make a reasonable show of it all. So here we go.
Today we face the proud Macedonians, a nation of brave men and worthy foes. This battle is for more than just another victory celebration. If we win here, the city is ours. Its defenders are here, not on the walls. So think of the plunder that will be ours. Riches beyond your wildest dreams. Carve a way through, and all this will be yours. We stand on the defensive today. Let them wear themselves out.
Nice speech. Well on, Gameknightius.
There is no advantage in numbers to either side. Therefore, skill and courage will be the keys to this day's battle. All that said, we are the stronger. Every one of you is better than they. Remember this and take heart from the memory. The seer has been consulted, but his vision is clouded. Today we make our own destiny then. Now, take up the sword, string your bow, look to your arms and armor. Now comes the hour when we test Roman courage! Unit, await my orders!
That was one of the best speeches I've heard, I have to say. In this campaign, at least. Okay, so we want them to come to us. So I think we want them to have to march uphill to get to us. And our cavalry has been depleted, so we don't really want to be relying too much on cavalry. But everyone really has been depleted. So let's get these guys first of all like this, because then this flank is okay. Then let's put our archers in behind.
March! Archers of Crete, march! March! Archers. Men of Crete, march! March!
They won't move where I want.
Hoplites! Move out!
Hoplites,
Move out!
I want kind of... Well, let's get these two guys together. Yeah, that's the way I want them there. So I want a kind of a I want a little bit of a dog leg there. And these guys, we're basically going to make one big pile of cavalry and group them all together. Okay, and then have them kind of over here. Okay, and then let's make our group. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's get rid of you. Okay, let's group all of those. And these guys, let's put them on fire at will. Let's group those guys. And let's start the battle. Okay, so they're going to have to march up the hill, which means that they're going to be tired. Which is good. Now, what I want us to do is to line up there. And then let's line these guys up here. Then let's get a cavalry up here as well. So they've got more people than us. So it means that we have to get them running as soon as possible. So if they got like a ballista or something like that. Okay, so archers are doing good work at the moment. Wearing them down. Let's go to normal speed now. So let's see how many of them were actually taking out. So the cavalry are coming in. Okay, let's get ready with our cavalry. Okay, let's get in there. Oh, they're gone already. Okay, that's good. Oh, they're gone too. Okay. Our cavalry. So that that's light cavalry. Okay, let's go down there and kill the ballista. You guys need to get back. So what I want to do is basically sweep up from the back with our cavalry. Oh, they're okay. They're just making sure they're at range of melee. Okay, so they're light cavalry.
Feel the heart of the enemy general.
Let's go after these peltas.
Now he flees.
Oh look, the general's gone. It's great. Let's get everyone. Okay, those guys are gone. Let's get after these guys. Let's keep them busy because they're chasing off our archers. Let's bring you guys in here. Okay, now let's start dealing with their main group. So we basically want to come this way. More of them running, that's great. They're only going to last maybe another 30 seconds or so, and then they're going to be all gone. Okay, now let's start chasing them down. You go after them. You go after them. You go after them. So yeah, that was a pretty decent win there. We still have this one guy running around.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
towards you. Now it's about trying to, as usual, trying to get as many of their units before they get off the field. So it looks like only 2 units left. So we're going to try and mop these guys up. And sometimes with cavalry, they keep pace with the enemy, but they don't necessarily actually wipe them out. So I'm running these guys beyond to try and slow those guys down.
From her generals, and this
think
day
it
is clearly our victory.
Okay, excellent. So they're left with 20 people. We have the bulk of our guys, but we're still in the field.
Victory! Victory! Rome has conquered!
And look at that, we got the settlement as well. So we can occupy. I think we occupy Athens, and then we just try and keep things nice and happy there. So yeah, well done, Gameknightius. Oh, a candidate for adoption. Decius Menaeus, 2 command, 2 management. That's really good, because I was talking about us lacking managers. So let's accept that. And yeah, I think we'll deal with. We obviously have stuff to do in Athens to get things sorted there, but we'll probably do that in the next video because we pretty much come to the end of this one. But now that we're at the end, if you look to the left, you should see 2 videos that you might enjoy. So maybe click on one of those and see if you do. But before you go, if you haven't subscribed, over on the right there, we got a subscribe button as well. So if you feel like it, click that. But I really do hope to see you all next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.